So I've been coming across a lot of stuff online regarding Cracker Barrel. And if you guys remember, Cracker Barrel wanted to, go woke. And it seems like they're actually going broke in this case. And I want to talk about it a little bit. I wasn't going to, but since I have plenty of clips to put together for a video, it's like, you know what? Why not? Let's talk about it because I love what we are doing as a collective. You always see the Democrats, right, coming together whenever they're angry, right? Now, they do the wrong stuff. They burn down, loot, and steal, sometimes kill, when they're upset. Us, on the other hand, we just stop showing up to your establishment. With that being said, let's dive into this crazy train wreck of a company.
Okay, we came to Cracker Barrel tonight for dinner. Our rolls are tiny and hard.
Biscuits are hard.
Oh, this one's
very hard.
Biscuits. And it is so good. Hold on, we'll just send this out. Hold on. There's nobody here. However, my husband's food looks really good.
That boy listens to everything. Like, he don't miss it.
Not even a little bit.
Wild stuff.
Okay,
man.
we just got
Absolutely
done. I will say the hash brown casserole tasted like literal cardboard. It was awful. They changed that, and even the waitress said they had completely changed the recipe on that. My dumplings are not the same dumplings that they used to be. The mac and cheese was actually still good. That wasn't bad.
We're going to touch more on what she's talking about in a little bit, so stick around.
Coleslaw sucked.
Yeah, the coleslaw was awful. Overall, I probably would not be back. Unfortunately.
Done.
Yeah, I was really sad because I usually love Cracker Barrel, and
I'll come for breakfast and try it. See
Yeah.
if it's changed.
I'll
and
say
then
I'll do breakfast. Try breakfast. Overall, I'm not impressed, and I'm not okay with it. But anyways.
So it seemed like longtime customers are like, yeah, no, I'll pass. And there's a good reason why they're passing. Now, notice they were talking about the food, because not only did Cracker Barrel try to wokeify the logo, they cheapified the food. Check out this alleged former cook from Cracker Barrel and what he has to say.
If you think what's happening in the front of house of Cracker Barrel is bad, you should know that what's happening behind the scenes in the back is even worse. I worked at Cracker Barrel for 8 years as a cook, and it's slowly gone downhill with a rapid acceleration in the past year. Let's start with biscuits. You can see here, they're frozen now. What they used to do is I used to make these pans of biscuits every day for like an hour. That's how long they would last because we went through them. And they would be hot and fresh straight out of the oven for the guests. And now they freeze them for days ahead of time. So what you could be getting is days old, and they just put them in a warmer for about 40 minutes, and that's what you're getting. And that's why they look like this now instead of those nice big thick fluffy biscuits with butter smeared on top. No, you're getting frozen nothing. And the same with dumplings. They'll produce like 7-8 pans of dumplings at a time and freeze them instead of having nice fresh dumplings cooked for you. It's disgusting. Look at that. Next, meatloaf. It's microwave now too. Originally, when I first started working there, I would make multiple for the day, and then you would get a nice fresh hot piece of meatloaf. And now they cook 8 to 12 to 15 a day and then bag them up like this for you and microwave it. Just a nice microplastic piece of meat. That's so gross. I mean, look at that. I don't want to eat that. I didn't want to serve it to people. That's why I don't work there anymore. Things like the fried apple, green bean, the pinto beans. I mean, they're bagged up at the end of the night. And then you are probably getting a nice microwaved side as well with your nice microwave meatloaf. The way it used to be done is they would be cooked every day fresh. in a kettle. They would boil them, and now instead of that, they're even putting them in pans and water and then baking them because it's faster and you can keep up with it a little bit better. But it was just changed for the sake of change. Microwaving this is absolutely disgusting, and I can't believe they actually wanted us to do that for people. Bacon doesn't touch a grill at Cracker Barrel. If you go to Cracker Barrel, you're getting baked bacon, all of it. You don't get a choice on how it's cooked. I mean, sometimes there are some different. I mean, this is legitimately what they were serving to people. Sometimes I say it was me. I had to do it. None of the corporate people had to do that. Sometimes there was a little bit of difference between how it got baked on the same sheet, but this is what they had us give to human beings. So you should know this is not the worst of it. The worst of it is in the back, and it's what they're giving to their supposed guests. You're spending money on microwave nothing. And it's all for the sake of the stockholders and the corporate side, because they can't help but ruin the guest experience for their bottom line.
Crazy stuff, man. Absolutely crazy stuff. Giving us a bunch of microwave food, which you could just do at home. If I wanted to if I wanted to eat microwave food, I could just stay at home and eat. I mean, take a look at this video of this biscuit, which is just absolutely wild, man.
Here.
That is wild stuff, man. Biscuit as hard as a brick. You can literally knock on the table. Oh, you can knock on the table with that thing. That's a deadly weapon if you threw it at somebody. A biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. A biscuit is a deadly weapon if you threw that at someone. That is crazy stuff right there. Absolutely crazy stuff. But, hey, go woke, you go broke. Places like Cracker Barrel are turning up empty now. Take a look at this video. This is Cracker Barrel in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at 11:30 a.m. on a Friday during Jeep Invasion. We thought there would be a long wait time, but it's almost empty. Cracker Barrel, you all effed up. Look at this. Look at this. Wild stuff. I muted the sound because it's playing some music in the background, so for copyright purposes, I had to mute the background on the video. But there's more. I mean, it's not just in Pigeon Forge. I mean, look at this one. Here's another one. Already empty on a Saturday evening. On a Saturday evening. Nobody there. Right? Crazy stuff. Even the employees are like, yo, where are the people at,
Well, yeah, that.
We ain't showing up. You go woke, you go broke. I'm sorry. I mean, but she's not the only employee. I mean, check out this young lady as well.
Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, I work at Cracker Barrel as a waitress, and we're struggling. You see all these people? We all got here at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Well, I got here at 4, and I've only had 3 tables tonight. Everybody has had like 2 or 3 tables max. I say at least like 9 tables their whole shift. Like tonight, I've only had 3 tables and I've made $13 total. So yeah, Cracker Barrel, what are we doing? What? Something's got to give, y'all. People got families to feed.
Yeah. Waitresses about to quit Cracker Barrel. They ain't making no money. And it's absolutely wild because the founder of Cracker Barrel is absolutely disgusted with what's going on. And it's honestly sad because, this guy founded what used to be a good company, and he's having to watch it spin down the toilet.
Logo rolled out the other day.
Oh, that's crazy. That's nothing. That's a bland nothing. It's pitiful.
Do you think she knows the story of Cracker Barrel?
I don't think so. I heard she was at Taco Bell, but what's Taco Bell know about a Cracker Barrel? And country food. And the food is something that they need to work on. Spending $700 million to do that is all I've been doing. I'm just throwing money out the street.
logo rolled out.
Yeah. Need to spend money on the quality of food. Spending hundreds of millions of dollars on a logo and switching all of that out. It's an absolute waste when your establishments are completely empty. And you think they would have learned? Because you guys remember this?
That has led the company started. Competitors at Coors and Miller Lite up 5% up at Coors, and Miller Lite up 20%. So people still drinking light beer, just not as much Bud Light. That has led the company to put out what can only be described, I think, as a very patriotic ad.
Yeah, we ain't going. Bud Light is still down. So you would have thought they would have learned, hey, you know what? We're going to stop trying to mess with stuff. But they haven't. They have not learned their lesson. They're going to keep trying this stuff. And I'm so happy to see people standing up and saying, no, we're done. You want to ruin your establishment? Then fine, so be it. We won't go. You want to wokeify it? You want to cater to a group of individuals that aren't even your customer base? You want to cater to somebody who's not even your customer base? Okay, fine. Your old customer base will stop showing up. We'll see if the people you're catering to will show up for you to replace us. And so far, they haven't showed up. And, their customer base is gone. As you saw there, Cracker Barrels across America, completely empty. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Go to, your local spot, some mom and pop's restaurant, or even a different restaurant, right? And get some breakfast or anything, some dinner. I'm loving it. But y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Will you visit your local Cracker Barrel? Let me know. Or if you have recently, is it still the same? Talk to me. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.